Our Army manned the airports. It ran the ramparts. It took over the airports. It did everything it had to do. And at Fort McHenry, under the rocket's red glare, it had nothing but victory.
Hi, I'm Michael Fettler with Global American Values. I've got one question for the Trump supporters after hearing this 4th of July speech in which the president, reading from a script written by whomever, proceeded to try to tell us Americans how proud he was that our 1776 Continental Army manned the airports. He rammed the ramparts and he manned the airports. Holy schmoly. I got two questions for y'all. One, did you realize when he said that we didn't have airplanes in 1776 and didn't until 1903 when the first one was invented? And two, would you give Obama a pass for saying something so totally stupid by a president who ought to know better? Since the president of our country is supposed to be smarter than the average Joe, not dumber than everybody else on the planet, including the third graders that were asking Mom and Dad, Mom, Dad, what's this about airports back in 1776? Hey, even they could tell there was something wrong with that. And a president's so stupid, he just reads it like, oh yeah, airport back 1776, I'm good with that. Holy mackerel. If that is making America great, then I got news for you. It is making America a joke, and it makes us disrespected because we have ignorance leading our country instead of intelligence. And on top of that, they can see that he's such a fool, they can pull the wool over his eyes. Kim Jong-un's done a really good job of that. Putin is really even better. Got him touting Russian foreign policy as our policy now. So guess what, Trump supporters? You're supporting a man who...
How many of you Trump supporters know that Trump has cost us over $2 trillion in borrowing to give the 1% tax cut money that the rest of us, meaning you and me and the rest of us little people, will pay for decades yet to come, your kids, your grandkids, etc. No roads built as a result, no 70-year-old bridges rebuilt, no high-speed rail, no investment, no nothing. Just the rich get more and you get nothing. Now, you tell me, aren't you glad? Oh, and by the way, now under the new tax cut rule, now the rich can deduct the cost of their airplane. Aren't you glad you can now deduct the cost of your airplane from your taxes? Thank you, Trump voters, for that. That's what he gave you, nothing.
It's got the IQ of a toad, and so basically this is not going to make us great. It is we've found out already that if his son-in-law is going to do business with the Saudis, then it's okay to chop up a journalist with a bone saw. And by the way, go ahead and hack our election again, Putin, because I'm okay with that, and so is Senate Leader Mitch McConnell, because, we're so desperate for votes, we'll take them from Russians. Hello. This is America. Let us pick the next president, not the Russians, not the Chinese, not someone else. And this get one with a brain who knows that they had some history, that paid attention in class, wasn't, out there obviously not learning a thing about anything that I've seen so far. We can quibble on tariffs that kill jobs and raise prices on little consumers, things like that. All right, maybe you don't get that. I do, because I was a global legal negotiator helping sell American stuff around the world, creating jobs here. But my God, not even, talking about airports in the 1700s and, fact. Oh, who would have known that there had airports? They didn't have airports in 1776. I mean, oh my God. Please spare us another 4 years of this ignorant man who they figured out all they got to do is flatter him and give away us for sure. Hey, for a Trump hotel in Moscow, yeah, I'll give you the entire country. And, because he's certainly not representing us. He's representing himself and being mocking POWs and giving a speech where you don't even know what kind of technology we had back in the 1800s. Ooh, very impressive. We can do better than that, America. This upgrade. Trump supporters, I'm embarrassed. You ought to be embarrassed as well.